Hi, this is Tamika with Shisha of the Valley Hookah Catering, listening to some real shit podcasts. Shisha of the Valley LLC is the only company bringing the hookah lounge to you. We cater private events, dinner parties, pop-ups, bars, and restaurants. Please contact us for more information, 760-422-5112. Again, 760-422-5112. Thank you.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Some Real Shit Podcast. I am your host, Stacey R. And today I am home because I have started a new job. Woo for me. So I'm still a phlebotomist, but I am taking on a different role. I'm not on one end, I'm on the other end. So it is an exciting new adventure for me. I'm still making the book, but I am now, because I am a now entrepreneur, once you sign the deed or take on the role, basically you are now, it just all kinds of things happen in your life. You're just like, I've had this great idea. I want to do this. I got to do this. So even though that I have this podcast as my venture, and I feel like I should be documenting day to day on stuff that's going on, and I apologize that I didn't keep you guys up to date on that situation. Things are just happening, and they're happening pretty much in the background, and so I should bring it to the forefront so that way you guys know. I am going to be doing a YouTube channel. Yes, a YouTube channel. I didn't want to do it because I don't like to be in the limelight. I like to sit in the back, and I want to be like a background dancer entrepreneur, you know, one that's just like, oh yeah, I'm going to make Mariah Carey famous, but I don't really want to be famous for that. I just want to be a choreographer type of thing. That's my whole thing. And I still want to do that. So, what I've been doing is I have been collaborating with other content creators. I've been collaborating with people who want to become content creators. So I've been a mentor and being mentored or trained as to speak. So I want to make this very lucrative because of the fact that I have so many things that I'm just like such an anti-label person, an anti-label label. So that's one of the issues that I've run across when I was doing my collaboration. Basically, people expect me to pick a label and pick a side, and I'm not a pick a side type of person. It's like when I'm dealing with my kids, I don't really pick a side. You both are in trouble. You know why? Because you both reacted shitty. So that's why you both are in trouble. So that's the political side, and that's what I've been getting into when it comes to the collaboration, the different views on things when people want me to think a certain way, and I'm just like, I don't think that way. You guys can call me a cursing Christian all you want, because I do curse, but I'm a Christian. So I think kind of more like, and it's a label too, so I don't really like it. I don't like it. I don't like being called something, you know. Honestly, I don't even like being called black. You know why? Because I don't ever think we were ever labeled as black. I want to be strong. I want to be beautiful. I want to be this. Those are the labels that are like positive labels. You know, black just puts you in a bubble. Well, white puts you in a bubble. It is just a bubble. Bubble, bubble, bubble. I hate bubbles. Anyways, y'all can talk shit all you want. That's what I'm here for. Some real shit. But yeah, this is just what I've been doing is the collaboration thing, and I've got to be careful who I collaborate with because sometimes their views are way too out of pocket for me, and I'm just like, I cannot get down with some of this racist ass bullshit. I don't care what color you are. I can get pissed off at you not because of your color, but because of who you are as an individual. Okay, so remember that. So that's the issue with collaboration, and that's why I haven't recorded anything, because I've been doing that. You'll probably see me on some Bleeding Edge MCU. It is a podcast that covers mostly Disney Plus, Marvel, mostly Marvel stuff. So right now I'm working on the Andor, so you'll see me on the Andor for the MCU Bleeding Edge. I'm doing episodes with Miss Shannon Sellers. She's already been on the show before, but we've done a couple episodes that are going to be on YouTube. I still have some more stuff that I'm going to put out there, and I apologize that I haven't put that out yet. I have some time on my hand because I don't start work until later on. I've got like this brilliant, awesome idea just to take basically just a mental vacation before I go back to work. So that's what I'm doing. And let's see what else I should have wrote this all down so that way I am working on apparels, not for resale, not for sale, but just apparels for right now, and basically shirts and hats for my fans, my like real true fans who really actually like listening to the show. I am creating hats and shirts and stuff, and so that'll be on my TikTok, which is on some real shit. I'm not sure if it is on, but you'll see it. It's like a little black symbol and it'll say it's some real shit. Actually, since Spotify is doing videos now, I'll probably it's already on there because I think I have a couple commercials now on there that shows the emblem, and that's where I am on TikTok. And then I have a Facebook page now these are the things that I've been working on, and that's why I haven't recorded anything. So I just want to tell my wonderful listeners that I didn't forget about you guys. I'm excited that I actually have people who really care enough to really listen to my bullshit, because that means that you might actually agree with some of this stuff, and maybe you can get people to understand that all of this bullshit is such bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, our lives all should be free. We should come together and fix this freaking planet, fix the homeless situation. It's so simple. Just take out the need to be like the greed and the need for money, and just have love in your heart. That's my whole thing. So call it some spiritual bullshit. Call it some fucking label. It is what it is. Okay? It literally is what it is. That's what it is. Don't call it anything else. Just repeat exactly what I said. We have the ability to do better. We just don't. We complicate it. Well, the lawyer said, fuck what the lawyer said, dude. Seriously, just fuck what the lawyer said. Or what it says in the book. Or what law it is. Okay, you want to ask me a question about abortion? I don't really can tell people what to do with their bodies. You know what I mean? I can't. Why would I have an opinion on that? What do you talk about this Black Lives Matter thing? How am I going to talk about an experience that I wasn't there? If the man was wrongfully murdered off of racism, then you make your decision off that. If you're a Black Lives Matter person who puts the functions together and you're quote unquote robbing the function, you're robbing yourself. You're robbing the future of what we could accomplish to bringing everybody together. All right, so that's my opinion on that whole entire thing. I got chewed out the other day because someone said to me, "Oh, you were on the Black Lives Matter committee?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you? What committee are we talking about?" Anyways, I have no idea. Like, honestly, if you want to know my whole opinion on that subject, it's gonna be like this, like everybody else. All lives matter. Jesus says all lives matter. All lives matter. Even the black ones, even the blue ones, the Asians, the whites, they all matter. So if there's an issue with the black ones, yes, their life matters. So think about that. So anyways, that's my opinion on that. I don't want to roll into that one because then I might lose some people. And even if I lose people, then you know what? You shouldn't be on my podcast because you don't understand what I'm saying. All lives matter. Okay. Anyways, so on my adventure. I am writing a script, right? Actually, I am not really writing a script. I'm helping somebody write a script for a play that I have received, and I needed the second part to it. I've already revamped the first part. But first of all, let me just tell you, the fact that I have all this time off from work gives me the opportunity to dip and dabble into that. So that's what I'm working on right now, is cleaning up my life. Like, I have doctor's appointments and I have tons of stuff that I should have been scheduling, but I kind of put it on the back burner. And yeah, when I put shit on the back burner, I tend to have anxiety. So I need to put everything on the forefront and get that done. And then, like, literally right now, like, my bed is covered with clean clothes that I need to fold up, and I've got clothes in the washer that I need to put in the dryer, and I've got a box that I'm creating a board game. Yes, y'all, I'm creating a board game. Boop. Why? Because it'd be fun. It'll be fun, and it has nothing to do with race. It has to do with relationships, and it covers some of the stuff. It's basically going to be some real shit podcast board game. I had no idea what the name's going to be, but now that I'm sitting here talking to you guys, I think that's what I'm going to name it. Some real shit, some real dating shit podcast board game. Isn't that awesome? I don't know, really. But you know what? It's been in the works, and I've been talking to friends and family and everything, and they've pretty much given me an idea. And I can't really go too much into it because I really don't. I've just got like maybe 10 pages of notes that I wrote on there, and I need to put them all together. I wish I was a little bit more organized with my notes. Like, there's this one girl I used to have, and I kid you not, when she wrote, she had stickers, she had highlighters that were different colors. She wrote to the point where she can go back. Like, I need to work on that. I honestly do. Because my podcast is all about working on myself, which will help other people to work on themselves and realize when you start working on yourself, that is the way that you start working on humanity altogether. Because not all of us can be humble. Some of us are just like stressed out. Maybe you're on a rush. You're working a job that you don't even give a shit about, and it doesn't give a shit about you, but you got to work there because you got to pay the bills. Yes, like, I get it, honestly. So life will throw you some balls, and you gotta either juggle them or drop them. Boop. So I am working on that, and that's the board game. The script, yes, the script, I'm working on that too. It's not hard. Every day you pick like maybe 20 minutes out of your time to either edit or add to it. It's, the reason why people actually have the time to do certain things is because they cut TV out of their lives. I know you guys love your TV. I am not trying to talk shit about it. I watch TV for the sole purpose sometimes of gaining some insight and motivation on how to create things. And I just always remember this one thing where it was just like, people are going to pay you to help them create their dreams. So why not create your dreams, right? So when I heard that, I was just like, you know what? I'm going full force on this whole creating my own business. That's just it. And when it comes down to watching television, you just get so sucked in, so absorbed. And like when I watched my kids, I remember my oldest, like I turned on this movie, and it was Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston. And as soon as she was like writing her, or she was singing, he was so engulfed. Like, we were walking by, I was holding him, and the fact that he just couldn't take his eyes off of it, so I had to go back. And he was just like, and that's how kids are. They're just engulfed by the magic of what's going on this box. And we do the same thing as adults. So I'm thinking if I just turn that sucker off, I can get my stuff done. I will have a lot of things done. And I have. Even when it comes to social media too, took myself off of that for like 6 months. I got so much done. So much. You would not believe. I mean, I envy those Amish people who don't do electronics because they churn butter, milk cows, bake breads, fishing, whatever stuff that they do, but they forge on a no electronic type of lifestyle. And when you don't have electronics, okay, so I had to take a little break, that's why I paused it. But yeah, the TV thing, yeah, definitely gotta take a break from that. Either go like a week without TV. If you're a day, start slow. It is an addiction, so you have to start slow. Take a day, a week. Me, honestly, I watch TV like rarely. Like I probably watch maybe 2 hours. Or there could be one day where all I do is watch TV. But I try not to make it like a regular thing, because I notice I'll just get used to it and then I'll just be stuck on the couch. But anyways, the script thing. Yeah, I'm trying to incorporate about 20 minutes of, but I got behind on all my stuff, on my household chores and everything. So I'm trying to catch up on that, because I've got to like clean carpet, build a bed, all kinds of stuff that I got to do. So that's why I haven't really recorded a lot, guys. And I know I should. That's terrible, because I know you guys are like, what the heck is this girl doing? Why did she put like only 34 episodes out? And I've got like maybe 6 or 7 that I haven't uploaded. Yeah. So I am giving you just this little tidbit on what's going on. So not to lose. I don't want to lose you guys. So that's why I'm basically putting this out there. I should just be like recording every day and just letting you guys know what's really going on, or what I've been doing, or what TV or something, right? So I think that's got to do with the business. So there are some ups and downs, and I was supposed to record that. The ups for me are just the everyday wanting to post on my TikTok. It's just so cool just to be like a content creator, to create things. Oh, let me finish exactly what I'm working on, those other things. So I cover the apparel, the board game, and also, what else? Oh, and the script. So the 3 things. So I added 2 extra things onto my entrepreneur thing, my industry. Just because one of those things are going to hit. I'm one of those people where I've worked for a Time Warner cable marketing department as a temp, and because I like being temp. I like just moving around and seeing how other people. I always feel like if you get stuck at a job and you'll see the same people, same customer, you'll get bored, and I did. So for me, I learned a very important thing from Time Warner Cable, because the marketing director, she's like, you can submit 100 flyers to 100 people. And even if you get 5 people back, that's 5 people more than you didn't have before. So then you go and you resubmit another 100 to 100 different group, and then you get 5. And then you keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going until you actually have a total of 100. And then when all those 100 people have good reviews, then those 95 people that didn't pick up, all of a sudden it's just like, what? Okay, well, I was skeptical, but now that there's people that I know has already experienced it, then I can actually like go and pick them up again. So you don't really lose customers, but you do get views. And I think that's a very good thing for people who are starting off their business. So that's what I've been going through. And on top of it, I've been doing a local local marketing, where I go to my local businesses that I've known, that I've worked with for years. Like I have been a customer of them for years and years and years and years. So it's cool that I actually have this ability that I was at Time Warner Cable to learn all of their marketing things, because you can learn so much from people. That's the beautiful thing about people, and that's why I love them. And, when it comes down to white, black, Mexican, whatever it is, you learn from a culture. Like, you learn. Like, for a Mexican culture, you could see, like, oh, they're very tight family oriented. So if you're not, that can teach you a lot of stuff, and every culture has something you can learn from. That's why I find the beautiful thing behind it. Like, for Hindu marriages, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing where they go, I think it's 7 days, either it's 4 days before the marriage, where you have certain steps and stuff. We can incorporate that into American marriages. But anyways, not my point. But it is the point. So with the downs now of business, when someone says no, when you don't see money rolling in right away, when let's start with the no. So far I really haven't gotten any no's. I've gotten our podcast don't align, so we couldn't do any collaboration. However, because I am who I am, and because don't let the name fool you. I do have some education, and I don't always go ghetto. Okay. But we all can. So when someone says that our podcasts don't align, that can be construed in many different ways. But I managed to talk to the person and was just like, listen, I'm a newbie. I just started out. So you could probably help me out with just, give me some tips and stuff like that. I'm an up and comer, things like that. And people just need to understand that, you can teach people things. You don't necessarily have to just shun them off. And it looks good on you when you can help somebody and they can come back and say, well, this person helped me out. Anyways, so it managed to work out in the end. I got a lot of information on what I need to do with the podcast and how I need to make it better. So that was a blessing, and I was happy that our paths aligned in a different way, to the point where I can see things differently. And so when someone actually tells you certain things, you gotta think about how they can actually help you. Maybe they weren't meant to help you in that sense, but they were meant to help you in a different sense. Because I really, getting guests on the show is really not hard to do. But getting a mentor or getting someone to help you that's already been in the game, that is gold. So, and then let's see. I had a guest that, I guess because of the time zone, because of the crunches, I wasn't really putting too much time into content, because I was always already ready to put my stuff down and, kind of take a break and create the YouTube thing. So I messed up on the schedule, and that person was just not happy, and I lost 2 people. So that is basically what my downs were. I didn't take it personal. I basically knew that I screwed up and I needed to fix my scheduling and my management and all that. So that's basically what my downs are. And right now, Tamika just walked through the door and she's on some health shit. So I got to take her to the gym right now.
Yes, 45 and not fabulous.
So that's another campaign that we're working on, because we are in our 40s, and we need to work on those things. I'm not going to the gym because I got a lot of shit to do, but Tamika's going to the gym because I'm sore from actually running up those steps. Like, you guys thought I was joking just sitting down. I was actually like running up the steps back and forth going down. So it wasn't like the first time I actually did that. No, this is the podcast. This is an update on our ups and downs of our entrepreneurship. So that is the tidbit on that, and I will keep you posted. And if there's anything that you guys want to know from me, go ahead and do a shout out. And like I said, I am on Radical Chick for Facebook, and It's Some Real Shit on TikTok, and Instagram on somerealshit.com or something like that, but it's on Some Real Shit, but you'll see it. Anyways, thanks for listening. I will talk to you guys very soon. Keep it posted.
Hello, this is Joseph M. Leonard from Detroit, Michigan. I'm the author of Terror Strikes Coming Soon to a City Near You, available at online retailers everywhere, or autographed copies available through terrorstrikes.info/buy to U.S. residents, and author of the upcoming book, January 2023, How to Write a Book and Get It Published, so I can help other aspiring writers realize their dream of becoming a published author. And I'm a big fan and love listening to Some Real Shit podcast. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you'll enjoy today's Some Real Shit podcast show.